This video is about this. It looks exciting, doesn't it? Well, it's actually quite likely that a number of viewers won't even know what this is, because it's quite an old and outdated piece of hardware. But this external hard drive is absolutely central to a lot of the things I do in terms of media making. These Getting Practical with Digital Media videos have so far been very practical in nature, and that's only right. Even when I'm not explicitly showing or telling you how to do things, I've been trying to provide you with specific advice about how to do things well. This video is different. Here I'm focusing on recyclability, and I'm going to outline a broad approach, if not a philosophy, that's worked for me incredibly well over the years. Now, recyclability could be approached from many different angles. For a start, recyclability is in a very real sense embedded within media. When you repost something, when you retweet something, you are recycling things in a productive, a collaborative way. And when you look at many blog sites, a reblog function encourages bloggers to repost their material. By the way, I don't encourage you to do this very often. Probably reblogging something every 6 to 12 months would be more than enough. But what I'm actually talking about in terms of recyclability here is something much more broad, and it's something that I didn't really get a handle on until I became intensely engaged in media making practices. So I hope this advice helps, and because this is a video about recyclability, I'm going to expand on this idea by drawing on some footage from a few videos I made in 2015. I'm sort of the weird guy who goes down the street and suddenly I just see a nice sunset, I want to take a picture of it. Well, maybe that's not all that weird, a lot of people do that. Or I might take a nice panning shot when I go for a walk thinking that might come in handy later on. And maybe it does some years down the track. You can create a big data bank of material, whether it be custom-made film footage or photographs or whatever. And I do that all the time, because in the end, what you take now, which might seem meaningless, could actually become really useful for your assessment, even in this unit, or just down the track. And what I do, and this is just an example of it, rather cheap these days, the external hard drives don't cost much money at all, is keep everything on this kind of device, just in case. It's always just in case, that rationale of maybe one day I'll need this could be useful. So it's good to think about this stuff now, and even over summer you may well, see something and think of something that you could do. Honey, have you seen my external hard drive?
Yeah, you said to recycle it.
No!